Hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the fourth and final quarter of this year. So October, November, and December 2023. First card out for you is the Starfish Spirit, coming to represent this time in your life. And the starfish to me represents actually fame, attention, fortune, and beauty, being physically very beautiful. Some of you may be making some altercations to your appearance at this time, whether that is changing your hairstyle, how you dress, getting tattoos, piercings, some sort of surgery, something like that. I do see a change in appearance for a lot of you that are watching, and I'm just seeing overall more of a glowing energy that you are carrying here. And you're feeling guided at this time to actually focus on the more surface level areas of your life and be a little bit more selfish. Now, I know that sounds really strange, but I feel like for the longest time, you may have been overly focusing on other people in your life and their plans and their goals, or working for others. And now it's time to be the star of your own show again, which is why the starfish is coming out as your spirit guide at this time. And if you successfully do this, I do predict quite a lot of popularity, attention, and especially if you're doing anything like online, or you're in any type of business or career path that requires an audience or some sort of collection of customers, audience, something like that, I am seeing your influence and popularity growing during the last quarter of 2023. Okay, so you had two spiritual lessons and themes come out for you for these 3 months, and the first is called The Giveaway, and I'm going to read this straight from the book. Make a list of 10 people and things for which you are grateful. Connect with the feeling of gratitude. The giveaway comes to ask you to feel the same gratitude without needing anything or anyone to inspire it, and to share this gratitude with those you meet. As you offer thanks, your heart opens and you start realizing how much life has already given you. You heal your feelings of scarcity and open yourself up to the abundance that surrounds you. The giveaway invites you to be in the flow of life as you give freely and receive freely. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We are seeing the scales of what you give versus what you take balancing out finally during this time, and life feels a little bit easier. Whenever the giveaway card comes out upright, I just feel this ease of life, success just coming quite easily and naturally to you, not having to work so hard like you may have felt like you had to do in the past, where like anyone who has experienced the feeling of poverty knows what I'm talking about, where it feels like every single dime that you earn, you have to really work for it and you're barely scraping by. Okay, it's that sort of, and you don't have to experience poverty. It could be poverty of like love, emotions, whatever, health, where it feels like you're barely scraping by. That is what you're breaking out of. And now life begins to feel more easy, and you're being asked to practice more gratitude, to step more into this flow. The second spiritual lesson that came through for you is Earth in reversed. Okay, so Mama Earth is coming out, and when these cards are in reversed, it's offering you some sort of medicine, some sort of wisdom for you. So here's the medicine, straight from the book. Okay. Do you feel ungrounded or easily thrown off of your path lately? It is time for you to focus on what nurtures you, to open yourself up to the healing of Mother Earth and see the abundant world around you. Perhaps you've lost the ability to trust that your soul's needs will be met and have fallen prey to poverty consciousness. Perhaps you have not been eating well, been overworked and stressed, and forgotten to breathe in the beauty of your surroundings. When the spirit of Earth comes as your medicine, you're being reminded that when you practice self-care, take a walk in nature, and focus on the consciousness of abundance, miracles can and do happen. So both of these cards are saying focus on the consciousness of abundance, focus on what you should be grateful for, enjoy life a bit more fully during this time, eat well, sleep well, breathe in the beautiful fresh air, and notice all of the little beauty around you, no matter where you find yourself in life. Okay, so we're going to clarify this quarter even more with 9 tarot cards, 3 rows of 3 from the Light Seers Tarot, and each card that we pick we will clarify with a card from the After Tarot. So first card out for you is the 9 of Wands, clarified by the Hanged Man in reverse. And this is showing up as your the past few weeks and months for you. And we're seeing here some hesitation coming through, feeling like you're waiting, like you're this martyr of the universe. waiting for your success, your love, your health to happen here. And, it feels like all of the money, savings, health, or relationships in your life, you really had to work hard towards. But Spirit wants to reassure you that you're stepping out of that consciousness altogether, completely shifting the narrative, and from here on out you will no longer feel like you have to force, chase, or really work super hard to earn what you have in life. So I understand why there's some fear here and why you may be holding on a bit tightly to the money that you have earned, to the friends that you have made, because there's this sort of poverty consciousness. Well, if I let this go, when's the next time I'll see this? If I spend this money on something I really want or need, when's the next time money's going to come in? If I let go of this friend who's not really a good friend to me, who is the next friend that's going to come in? And I feel like that is sort of what is shifting for you, no longer having that poverty lack mindset, which makes it a lot easier to let energy go from your aura, okay, from your life. And that's what the flow, notice how they describe it as a flow of abundance, because it's constantly coming in and coming out. When you have poverty mindset, lack mindset, you hold on so tightly that new energies can't flow in because you're holding on to people that suck or money that you really want to spend or what have you, because you're afraid that that flow is not going to be there. You don't trust that the universe will replace what you spend or give you something better than what you're letting go of, replenish what you have. I don't know, I'm thinking of the digestive tract now for some reason, and some of you may actually struggle with this with your health, where your digestion may be really slow, and that may be a manifestation of this mindset, because your body is like, I don't know the next time that I'm going to eat, so I'm going to hold on to every single calorie that I consume. And you may put on weight really easily, or your digestion is really slow, metabolism really slow. So if you're having issues with that, I do feel like it's spiritually tied in with the lack mindset, because that's like a physical representation of that. You have to trust that Mama Earth constantly is growing food for you, constantly has your back, constantly has fresh streams of water that you can drink out of. All right, when you don't trust that, you hold on to energy so tightly, and it creates a problem. It creates a blockage in your flow of abundance. All right, second card out for you, King of Swords reversed, clarified by the Knight of Cups. Okay, we're actually seeing someone in your life here. All right, King of Swords reversed, clarified by the Knight of Cups. For some of you, this could be a romantic interest or someone who you're in creative partnership with, someone who tickles your fancy in some way. They get you riled up, passionate. Like, you're excited about all of the different things you can do with this person, excited about the future that you may have with this person. However, I am seeing that they come across as very emotionally distant and not really able to give you that warmth that you would want and expect from someone like this, or that consistency. It's like, you're very excited that they're here in your life, and you want to talk to them every day. You want to, see them at least once a week, but preferably more than that, maybe. And I don't know, they're not really returning the same energy there. And this may be, again, another situation where you're holding on to this person because there is an aspect of this you really want, but there is a huge blockage within them emotionally. They're coming off very cold, very distant, emotionally unavailable, essentially. And you may hold on to people like this for far too long than you should because of that lack mindset. And again, that is the paradigm that's shifting in this final quarter. That is the skin that you are shedding in this final quarter of 2023, this lack mindset. So you have to boldly let go of anyone or anything that is not doing it for you and just trust that you'll be fine on your own. And on top of that, the universe will bring you something much better anyways. Okay, you have to trust in your own ability to manifest more, something better, and you have to trust the universe to offer and provide that for you. Third card out for you, Chariot reversed, clarified by Ace of Pentacles reversed. Yes, this is totally just going off of everything we just said here. All right, you guys want to move in a new direction in your life. All right, you want to move forward romantically and with your friendships. You may want to literally move home. Okay, you want to gain more money, get more success in life. The Chariot reverse talks about the desire to be more independent, the desire to see more of the world, have more money, move, do experiences that you want to do. In reversed, it feels like there's a blockage there. It feels like you're stopping yourself, and especially clarified by the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Some of you guys, this is a financial blockage, or like the commitment that you want in order to move things forward in relationships or projects is not there. And I feel like this is because of the other person who may be involved here. They're not committed to the vision that you have, or they're coming off emotionally distant. Or, this could be you not trusting that the universe is committed to your success. And that lack of trust manifests as a lack of money coming in, a lack of resources coming in, because you're holding on too tightly to everything that is in your field already. And it's like you need to let go. You need to release in order to move forward. Second row out, fourth card, Four of Pentacles reversed. This is literally the energy we were describing. Four of Pentacles reversed is the card of holding on too tightly. Clarified by the Ten of Swords, letting go. Wow. I feel like this starfish energy here that we were talking about, where you have a lot more success, recognition for what you do, popularity, people loving you, worshiping you, people admiring you, wanting to spend time with you. It's that surface level, like popularity, which is good, guys. All right. Just because it's surface level doesn't mean it's not fun. All right. Doesn't mean it's not, what you want. You want to be recognized for your beauty, your talents, your worth. Just like how humans, they go scuba diving and they love taking pictures and looking at the starfish. All right. Because they're so beautiful. We see that coming in for you these final 3 quarters. However, energetically, at the time that you're watching this, you may not be a match to that reality, because you are holding on to people or situations that are not recognizing your worth or your beauty. And there may be nothing wrong with them. They aren't toxic, whatever. They just may be emotionally unavailable. People treat other people how they treat themselves. So if they have low self-worth, they may not necessarily treat you the best or show you the most affection. They don't want you to, I don't even know, like get a big head about it and leave them. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like that. And this is a reading where you're being asked to let go in order for more to come in. Okay, Spirit's saying it's okay. And I'm getting this vision of you, like, it's almost like you're about to jump off a cliff, right? And there's water underneath you. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a great experience. And you need to jump off that cliff, dive into that water in order to swim to the shores of treasures, of abundance, of, everything that you want. And Spirit's saying, I promise I got you. Like, there's water right there. Why aren't you trusting me? You know how to swim. I taught you how to swim. You got to trust yourself and your ability to swim as well. Trust your body, trust your intuition here. And like the universe is like trying to like push you, like trust me, trust this. It's okay to let go. It is okay to release the people and situations that are not serving you, that are not paying off. It's okay to open your energy back up to more flow. Center of your spread, 3 of Swords reversed. Clarified by the 4 of Swords. I love this combo here because it does show really quick healing. All right. I honestly think you're in a situation, if this is a person, like a relationship, you may recognize that you're actually more happy on your own than when you're with this person. If you look back to when you were single or when you didn't have this person so strongly attached to you, you were actually quite peaceful, quite content. And I feel like it is their communication inconsistency, emotional inconsistency has actually caused you some stress, some tension. And this is a situation where you may actually be happier alone. And you can recognize that, honestly. Some people are just like that, guys. As much as we want to say, like, I'm happy on my own, therefore, like, everyone else is just an addition to that happiness. Sometimes when we do form a strong attachment to someone, which, by the way, sometimes that's out of your control. Like, if you're sleeping with someone, for example, your hormones, your hormonal body will form an attachment to them, whether you like it or not. And, if that person is very unstable in their own life, they can create instability within us. Even if we sit here and say to ourselves 100 times, I am happy on my own, everything that they give me is just an addition. This is a situation where I feel like you could make it work. You could live with this, you could make it work, but you're going to be so much worse with it as opposed to without it, because it's like you're hooking yourself onto either like a project, a person, some sort of commitment that is just cold, unstable. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just that they don't offer the warmth and the availability and the clear communication that you need. You know, it doesn't offer that promise, that stability that makes you just feel comfortable. You know, if there's anything in your life that you've been trying to open up more to and kind of let your walls down and be more comfortable together, and it's just not working, I feel like that's the thing that you need to let go of here, because and I feel like it'll be easier than you realize with 3 of Swords reversed and the 4 of Swords coming out here. I actually feel like the second you let this go, stability and peace happens almost immediately. And it's from that place of stability and peace where you'll actually have more time, energy, to like flow more and be more in your creativity and work more towards your goals and focus more on yourself and, you know, put yourself out there more in ways that attract success, attract abundance. So it's really interesting here. 6th card out, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so we're seeing the shift. I definitely feel like almost all of you will let this person go during this quarter. I said person. This doesn't even have to be a person, but I said person, which tells me for a lot of you it's a person. And this is clarified by the Sun. Wow, this is your energy when you let this go. Queen of Pentacles, money coming in strongly, very strongly. And also look at her, she knows her worth. You know, she's dressed really nice, she's beautiful, has her makeup done, she's glowing, she's thriving, she's succeeding. She has her own money, a beautiful, beautiful home that she's really proud of, and she enjoys having people over. She enjoys inviting people into her life. And this may be you by literally hosting people or sharing your life online. But because you're no longer focusing so much of your time and attention towards this person, this thing you were attached to, and low-key kind of committed to making it work, you know, because you're releasing that, because it's not really going anywhere, it gives you so much time, space, and energy to just focus on your own creativity and happiness. And the Sun is a very creative card, as well as just happy in general. And I feel like this is you radiating, you know. Someone here was unintentionally stealing your light. And how did they steal your light? They got you hooked on them, okay? Or this is a situation, person, situation, whatever. You know what it is. You know, you use your own intuition. I feel like this is already something in your life, so you should know what I'm talking about. And if you don't, I don't know what to tell you. I guess this reading isn't for you. But yeah, you were hooked on making this work, and it felt like you could never let your walls down. You can never just be comfortable. You can never really be yourself here. And that is what you're laying to rest. That is what you're letting go of. And when you return back home to yourself, oh my gosh, it's like you remember, I am this queen, I am this king, whatever. And it just gives you so much more energetic space and literal time to just focus on the things that you love doing. And I don't know why I'm seeing like this gives you the time and space to be more creative. And that creativity, you know, I don't know, maybe gets you like posting more, taking more pictures, doing more work, putting your work out there more, really diving into the areas of your life that light you up. And because you're doing that, you actually end up attracting a lot of people towards you, a lot of eyes on you, looking at what you're doing and really appreciating what you're offering creatively to the world, what you offer beauty-wise, what you offer love-wise. You know, your whole personality, your whole shine here it's glowing. Ooh, final row out, we have the High Priestess, clarified by the 2 of Wands. Yes, your psychic intuition is very, very strong at this time, and I feel like you are listening to it, which is why you're letting this go. And also, I'm seeing your intuition here is actually going to guide you onto a new path on this final quarter of 2023. And, you know, this is like a new... I love the depiction of the 2 of Wands in the After Tarot because it actually shows the second person here, and they're both holding the world, and there's like a tender little touch there, and it's like 2 people actually solidly planning a future together. And I see this as like you only allowing people in your life who, you know, there's actually a future there. They want a future with you. They're obsessed with you, okay? I feel like that's the thing. That's the thing, guys. You're either going to focus on your obsessions, your passions, and if there's anyone else in your sphere, you're only letting people in who are equally obsessed with you. And I mean that in a good way. Like people who are really, really into you, passionate about you, like a heck yes. I want that Taurus. I want them as a friend. I want them as a partner, like really all about you. Those are the only people you're going to allow into your sphere from now on once you release this person or this thing. Or even if it's a job, I only want to work for a company that's like, heck yes, I really want you here. I really appreciate you. Not someone who makes you feel disposable, who makes you feel like an option. And I feel like you got yourself into yet another situation where you are with someone currently at the time of watching, or in a situation that makes you feel like an option or like they don't care. And that's what you're breaking out of this final quarter. And your intuition is strongly guiding this. And your intuition will let you know when people or situations are right for you, because you'll feel safe. You'll almost immediately let your walls down and just feel really, really comfortable here. It's not like something that you're obsessed about. I think that's the thing here. You're breaking out of hooking yourself up with people in situations that feel unsafe, because I feel like you have associated that unsafe feeling with passion, and that is not the same, okay? But in the past, you thought that was the same. This is very inconsistent, unstable, a little bit dangerous, and that awakens passion within you. That's what you're breaking out of. Now you're becoming less attracted to people and situations that just trigger so much anxiety and sense of instability, trust issues, not feeling safe. And your intuition is guiding you towards something that has a really good future here. We have the Ace of Wands reversed, clarified by Justice reversed. Wow. I'm going to be honest with you. For some of you, if this is a person that you're letting go of, it feels like to you at this time even that, there's something within your intuition that's saying here, they just feel like they just want sex, or they're just here as a short-term partner thing, to keep them busy, keep them entertained. Whoever this person or thing is, it really does feel like a distraction. Okay, and you may feel like you're being used as a distraction, but I also want to challenge you into thinking, are you using this person as a distraction from your true passions and your dreams in which you're trying to grow right now? And it may not be at the level that you want it to be at, which makes you unhappy or makes you feel, like you're not where you want to be, right? And that's not a good feeling to be at. So instead of working harder towards that goal, that dream, you use this person as a distraction. And the love obsession, or, the instability, it consumes your mind. You can't stop thinking about this person, not because you're genuinely in love with them and they're good for you, but because it's unstable and your intuition is haunting you, telling you this ain't it, okay? So, I feel like we just did something for some of you. Some of you are like, yes, to that message. Clarified by the Justice card in reverse, this is someone who does not care about you in the way that they should. Okay, Justice reversed is not a good card, guys. It is like someone wants something from you. They want more out of you than they want to give in return. That could be a job. That could be a friend. That could be a lover. Okay, I don't know who it is for you, and you'll see signs of this. For example, if it's a friend or lover, this might be a situation where you're constantly asking, every day, how was your day today? And they answer and then they don't ask back. Or you're constantly doing favors for them. You are constantly giving them cute little gifts, trying to start beautiful conversations, and they're just not reciprocating. It's like being in a connection with a wall. And Taurus, I feel like you have enough love in your heart and support in your heart to make this situation work if you really wanted to. But Spirit's saying, why would you want to when you could put the same amount of energy and effort into someone or something else and they reciprocate it, so it just keeps growing and growing, and it really, really elevates you. You don't realize how deeply your personal career success in your goals is connected to this thing or person that you're attached to that isn't reciprocating. Because that person or that thing that isn't reciprocating, it is draining your energy out instead of building your energy up. When you surround yourself with the right people, your goals become easier. Success comes faster to you, okay? Why do you think witches have covens of women only? Okay, and listen, I'm not trying to get into a whole sexist tangent, okay? I love men. I love men. However, witches would have covens of just women because, let's all just be a little real here. Statistically speaking, I think we can agree that women tend to give a lot more than men. Generally speaking, I am not saying every guy is like this, but if we took the world and, whatever, I'm not even gonna get into it, but it's because when you surround yourself with other givers, people who give equally, who have that equal support for you, love, attention, obsession with you, we even see this in women, you are drunk at a bar in the bathroom and this woman's like, oh my gosh, I am obsessed with you, I love your outfit, like literally that type of support. It builds your energy up. It builds your success up, as opposed to sticking around these emotionally unavailable people who drain your energy. You don't realize the connection, but when you're with these people that drain you, your success personally in other areas of life, health, money, the goals in general, like that becomes slower. You're reducing your own sense of fertility and flow of abundance because you're draining that flow. Imagine the flow of abundance as a waterfall, right? Every time you remain attached to someone or something that is just using you or emotionally unavailable, etc., imagine a little side river comes off and takes that flow of abundance from you and sends it in their direction. Okay, that is what you're doing. So when you build a dam up and cut those channels off, you allow the full flow of abundance to go where you direct it, which is towards you and towards anyone who you are attached to who is also a giver, okay? So I'm not saying to not love or become attached to anyone. Your flow of abundance can go to other people, but you want to make sure that those people are also givers. So that way their flow of abundance also goes to you and you don't lose anything, all right? Wow. Wow, I love that message. I just got goosebumps, guys. I'm not this smart, okay? This is all channeled. I know this is channeled because this isn't something I would just say like casually, this is like from higher powers and stuff. Okay. Final card out for you during this quarter is the Five of Swords, which is the card of walking away and clarified by the King of Wands in reversed. Yeah. For many of you, this is a masculine person that you're letting go of, or some sort of job that you're letting go of. And this is clarifying you're doing it. You're really doing it. You don't want the headache anymore. And I feel like you're just stepping into your power. So that's your reading, guys. I'm going to end it there. I feel like we said everything we needed to say. If you want a fuller reading for this final quarter of the year, watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. And definitely like this video. Comment how it resonated with you down below. I'd love to hear your stories. And subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my goddess energy intention oil there and my spiritual life coaching sessions there. So check it out. Bye-bye.